Hello my peeps, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy IX. In the last episode, I did leave you guys while I was in Mount Gulag. I was hoping to actually get more of Quina's abilities, although I did find out that I didn't actually need to learn anything from the Wraith character, because actually, you'll learn Doom, which I already know, so I was actually able to go ahead and get where is it? I was actually able to get Bad Breath, which is really, really exciting, and you guys did see me get Twister. So, yeah, so that's as far as the only ones that I can actually learn from right now. So, let's go ahead. The reason why I'm actually back on the ship is because I do want to switch out Dagger. Now why? It's because my entire party actually all knows auto life, so I kind of want that on other people as well. So I'm probably going to switch out Dagger. Now, Dagger was actually able to learn Odin, which is actually important for a future video, because Dagger on Disc 4, there is going to be a Trino weapon shop monster that she'll actually need to solo, and the easiest way to do that is of course to get her to do her summons, and with Odin, there's a trick. But again, that's something that's going to be that I'll be able to show basically later on, but I did have to learn Odin first. So I did do that. Yes, there are still a lot of other summons that she does need to know, but the biggest one that I wanted to make sure that she did learn was actually Odin. Now, the other big one that she needs to learn is actually from the pumice piece, which is Boost. Is it really incredible? No, because Boost will just help the summons, which is in theory really good, but it takes a long time to actually learn it, because it's 190 AP that you need to have Dagger learn. So yes, that's going to be a very long one, but again, I'm not really that worried about that. But since my entire party, and I can show you guys real quick, all of them do have the auto life, which again is something I want everyone to learn, but there's no one in my current party that needs to learn it, so I am going to go ahead and switch out Dagger. Now, why Dagger? Why not somebody else? Well, honestly, you have to take Vivi with you, or else I would actually switch out Vivi with someone else. But yeah, I can't do that right now. So let's go ahead. And what I will do is I will go ahead and Steiner or Freya? Let's see, Freya, does she need to learn? Does she need to learn? Yes, she actually does need to learn auto life, so I will go ahead and keep Freya in here. Let's go ahead and have Freya be on the outer side, just so that when I'm looking, it'll be correct. Okay, so what do I want to make sure I do? I like that. The biggest thing I want to make sure everyone does have is going to be antibody, because the boss that we'll actually have to fight for this particular area does actually like to not only poison the entire party, but it also likes to place vaccine on everybody. And we'll go into that a little bit later, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I will go ahead and do clear-headed. We will also put on Man-Eater, because, yeah, that will come in handy. Although, I should really equip Freya, so then I can... So, ooh, I forgot, we got the heavy lance. Okay, I guess we'll use the heavy lance. Let's see. I'm like, do I want strength? Which is really good for her. Yeah, I'll just go strength. Spirit, of course, is really nice. Maybe I'll go ahead and do spirit. Because spirit is a very, very good thing. Because it will help with the auto regen. That helps the healing amount to be higher. Magic. Let's do spirit. And I definitely... What does she need? Oh, the promise ring. Okay, that's not the one I want. Reflect ring. She still apparently needs to learn that. But of course, the reason why I brought her here is so then she can... No, not that one. Who has... Oh, wait. What? Oh, Quina is actually still learning it. I thought she knew it already. Okay, so I guess she'll... she can actually go ahead and learn auto-reflect. Once I find it. What was the other thing? There was another one that was initiative. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Let's go ahead and do the reflect ring. Because I will want to have everyone have that as well. Okay, so I have switched out my party, but I wanted to make sure to show you guys why I was doing it. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back to Mount Gulag. So what I will do is I will go ahead and pause this and see you guys on the other side. Okay, you guys, so I am back in the dungeon, and I want to see... Nope, not that one. I'm in the wrong area. I need to go back up, actually. Why? Because I'm pretty sure I actually missed an item. And it was in this house. Sorry. I'll turn off fast forward. And there should have actually been a... Oh, it looks like I did pick it up. But there is an ether here, so just make sure you guys get that. And let's go ahead and go fast forward again. So we can get back down to where it was. And so, ooh, apparently I missed this one too. Received 9,693 gil. Yeah, it would have been nice if I got that. Oh, well. So let's go ahead and head back down. So the only thing that's left to do, because I've already shown you guys everything, is actually to go here and pull down on the lever. Now, how do I know how I have to do it 3 times? Because one of the exclamations does actually say, oh, I wasn't able to do anything until I pulled it 3 times. So yeah, that's the only reason why, you know. And so now we can go down. Now, as a warning, this is where you will actually get into a fight again with the red dragons. So this is actually the last fight with the red dragons that you can get in this area. Come on. There you are. And I'm not really going to play around these guys because, well, I don't need to. So I'm going to... And I keep on forgetting I don't have a healer right now. But that's okay. Alright, we'll just do that one. That one is a nice one just because it does hit all enemies. So yeah, that's of course very, very nice. Abomination. There were a couple cards that I did actually get. I did end up getting a Gimme Cat card. I was not aware, but right outside Estagaza, you can get into fights. And we found a Garuda. I had no idea. Alright, so... Zeppel... Ooh, that one's a nice one. I will get rid of the other one. And we should have already had... Ooh, we got another zoo. Don't want that one. And why am I trying to keep up with these? Again, you can only have a total of 100 cards, so I just like to come back through here and actually make sure I don't have a really big stock because you can only have so many. Okay, so not the best, but it wasn't something... I know that I got that from a battle, and then this one we just got, when I was doing the... Yeah, it was in the random battles. Not extremely good numbers on the card, but not very good arrows, so, eh. Now, I do want to pause here, because I do want to mention that this is where the end of this area is, so make sure you do have everything prepared, all of your abilities set up, because again, I want to make sure... Ooh, I do not... do I actually have... Nope, I do not have antibody, and let's go ahead and do, instead of alert, let's do antibody, because, I'm not leveled up enough to have, like, a ton of, the ability stones. So yeah, let's go ahead and make sure, yep, VV has antibody, which is lovely. Yep, Quina has antibody. Because again, this boss will actually be able to poison everyone and also put on virus. Now, that is not something that we can guard against, but we can at least guard against the poison that it'll do. So, yeah. And if you want to, you can take the time to go back up the rope and save. I'm going to go ahead and press through, though, because I think I'm well enough prepared. But we're going to go ahead and find... We'll be able to see... Vivi, Zidane, it's Eiko! Kuja and the Black Mages are there, too! Zidane, Eiko, that must be the extraction spell. And yeah, they're talking, they're doing a little song, a little dance, but they're really doing the exact same thing. Wait, Dagger! Zidane, we all know how you feel, Dagger, so leave this to us, okay? Now, it's funny, because I don't have Dagger in my party, but she's suddenly poofed in there. Well. Zidane, come on, let's do it. Zorn, that was odd. We failed again. Did you make some mistake? No, I did not. I didn't make a mistake at all. The truth do you speak? Of course I speak the truth. Kuja, will you two just shut it? Zorn, it's his fault. No, it's his fault. You're the one who messed up. No, you're the one that messed up. Kuja, I said shut it. I don't want to hear excuses. I sense power from within her. Continue with the extraction. Zorn, continuing further will endanger the subject's life. Only at the age of 16 can eidolons be extracted. Kuja, you two just don't get it. I need an eidolon more powerful than Alexander. An eidolon with the power to bury Garland. Okay, so I do have a question. You know that we have fought Arc, which is Dagger's kind of final ultimate summon? Why didn't Kuja just go after Arc? Oh well, I don't know. Kuja, his powers are so incredible, and he's talking about Garland, I cannot even come close. I must destroy him before Terra's plan is activated, or my soul will no longer be my own. What? Kuja, who cares if she lives? I want that eidolon. Kupo! Zorn, where did that come from? You, get out of our way! Zorn, master! Zorn, master! Mog is Kupo? Kupo? Kuja, well? Zorn, her pet Moogle isn't interfering with the extraction process. Zorn, certain we are that it caused the failure. Kuja, kill the runt then. We're running out of time. Yes, Kupo? Eiko, Mog? No, Mog, hide behind me. Mog, what is it? You're not noticing that, you know, Mog is floating? Anyway, Eiko, thank you for everything. Eiko? Mog, what are you saying? Don't worry, Kupo. I will always be with you. Hey, Mog! Mog! Zorn, we put you to death. Put you to death for real. And of course they're talking about Mog. And I will slow this down a little bit, just so you can see what Mog is going to tell Eiko. Mog, Eiko, use Terra homing, Kupo. Eiko, okay, I will. Now, I do think it's odd that it's called Terra homing, when Terra shouldn't have anything to do with their planet because it's from Gaia. So, is the new... Alright, so the summon is called Mudon, I believe it is. But does that mean Mudon is actually a Terran summon? Just like Ark is? I don't know. I don't know. But here it is. I am gonna go ahead and a little. Now, Mudon is a holy. I wanted to be by your side, Eiko, so I became Mog. Don't worry, I'll always watch over you, Kupo. Huh? Zidane, Eiko, are you okay? Eiko, I'm alright. Mog saved me. I never knew that Mog was an Eidolon. She always looked after me, disguised as a Moogle, even though she was weak. Although it does make sense if she was only, like, born when Eiko was born. Usually summons need, like, hundreds of years in order to get powerful. And Mudon was only, what, 6 years old? Yeah, she would have been very weak for a summon. Eiko, she fought her best to protect me. So that's what happened. Eiko, Mog's ribbon. Mog, we received a ribbon. Now, usually that's really, really exciting, because usually in Final Fantasy, what that does is that makes it so any status ailments, null and void. Unfortunately, that's not what this ribbon does, and it's not, like, just this particular ribbon. No, unfortunately with Final Fantasy IX, the ribbon is totally nerfed. It's not the worst accessory out there, but it's also not the, oh my gosh, I have to put that on somebody right now. I'll show it to you once this fight is over. Zidane, it's alright, Eiko. Mog will always watch over you. You're right. How can that Moogle win in a trance? I can't do that. Okay, sorry. Kuja. So, an eruption of anger against one's surroundings induces a complete trance. That's all it is? It's not the will to live, nor is it the desire to protect another? Zidane, man, you're really going off. Hello, we're right here. Kuja, that means I simply need a powerful soul, even if that soul is not my own. Nice. No, wait. And it can be found there. Ha, 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 ha. Kuja, sorry, Zidane, Kuja, what are you plotting? Kuja, I'm done with you. Oop, I didn't get that at all. Zidane, Vivi, look out! Kuja, don't worry, I hear these twins put on quite a good show. Of course, they really are not twins at all. Vivi, wait, what about the black mages? You can't... Zidane, no, Vivi, it's too dangerous. Ooh. Eiko, Zidane, something's wrong. Zidane, I thought we defeated them. creepy. Now, this, of course, is the boss that we're going to fight. This is Melty Gemini. And, of course, it's a boss. We're going to be able to steal items from this particular boss. Are they really good ones? No, because we actually have all of them. We're going to be able to steal a demon's vest, a golden hairpin, which admittedly we only have one of, and then also a vaccine, which of course is the random item that you get from a boss. Okay. Now, if you notice, Eiko did join us. We got the demon's vest, which is lovely. I am going to go ahead and do some white magic. Now you're all carrying a virus too. So I am definitely going to cure everybody of virus because I don't want virus right now. Sorry, I missed where I was. Golden hairpin, so that is excellent. So now I just need to steal the vaccine, which should be honestly very easy to do. But again, I am just going to go ahead and cure everyone. Now, some people are like, no, keep virus on! Unfortunately, this is, after this, there's going to be basically, there is going to be a slight time skip. So, I do want to make sure, even if I have virus on everybody, no one's going to be able to keep it, unfortunately. Now, if we did actually keep it, I would be like, oh, this is going to be great. Because really, after this, the only real enemy that we'll come across that does actually give you virus, it's a Yan. I'm not ready to face those guys yet, because it's always just iffy anyway, quite honestly. And I think I only need to do virus on Freya. But let's make sure I get the vaccine. Yep, I got the vaccine. So what am I going to do now? I am really just going to be... I'm just going to be attacking. And I don't... There's really no reason why that I need to keep this guy alive. He has quite a bit of HP. He has over 24,000, I think. So, yeah, I really don't want this fight to go on forever, quite honestly. But the nice thing is, we are going to be able to... I don't even know how well Dragon will do. So let's go ahead and do Dragon Crest. But that... So Dragon Crest is the ability that Freya has that would be able to do 9,999. That's only if I've actually done enough, I've been able to KO enough dragons, which I have not really done that. Since I did go ahead and do some level grinding with the group and the party, and with the Grand Dragons, there is a chance that I might be able to do not bad damage. So, yeah. Okay, so let's see what will be able to be done. It shouldn't be 9,999. I'm hoping that's close to 2,000. And, ooh, 5,000. That's actually not bad at all. So that's really, really good. Again, it's not the 9,999, but it's actually, again, not a bad showing. I guess if we want to, frog drop. Let's see how that's doing. Ooh! I guess I can't do it, because I'll have to try that on a different one. Okay, so I did get rid of virus from everybody, so they are going to be able to get this 11 AP, which of course, since I have the ability plus, it will actually be 22 AP, which is really good. Ooh. Alright, I'll have to check Eiko and Freya's stuff. Alright, so we did end up getting 2 vaccines, which is good, because I used 4 of them. Ooh. Oh, Vivi's back. Zidane, Vivi, where's Kuja? Did he get away? Zidane, Vivi?
Vivi, everyone knew he was lying, but they still followed him. He said that our lifespans can't be extended, and that we were fools for believing him.
Zidane, what? Kuja said that? Black Mage number 78, I'm sorry for all I've done. Zidane, you guys don't have to apologize, but where are the others? Vivi,
They were so shocked to hear it. They're all sitting down over there. Zidane, what am I supposed to tell them?
Zidane, Vivi, I don't know. Zidane, hey Vivi, where are you going? Vivi,
All I can do is just sit with them.
Zidane, that turd. When I get my hands on him, oh... Woman, pardon me, but is someone there? Ooh. Woman, who might you be? And where has that Kuja gone? Zidane, oh him. He split, lady. Woman, what? You chased him away? I do not know who you are, but you have my sincere gratitude. Woman, could this be Princess Garnet? Why, it is you. Woman, oh, how long has it been? I haven't seen your highness for ages. Why, look how you've grown. So whatever brought you to this dreadful place? Zidane, who's this lady? What's a friend of yours doing here anyway? Regent said, oh, my darling Ribbit, Hilda, I finally found you, Ribbit. Hilda, I do not remember ever marrying a toad. Regent said, it's me, Ribbit Sid. Hilda, of course, that mustache. It really is you. Regent said, Hilda, come back to the castle, Ribbit, with me, and return me to my former self, Ribbit. Hilda, dreadfully sorry, my dear Sugar Cup, but I surrendered your favorite airship to a man named Kuja. Regent said, forget about that, Ribbit, as long as you're all right, Ribbit. Hilda, oh, my sweet froggy woggy. Eiko, so, you know Kuja? I'm gonna make him pay. Please tell me all about him. Hilda, very well, my dear. I shall tell you everything once we reach Liblum. And so we're going to Liblum. Regent said, Ribbit, Kuja didn't touch you, did he? Hilda, his soul was filled with hate, but he was polite to me. He just talked an awful lot. Regent said, what about Ribbit? Hilda, well, he divulged his master plan to me. I didn't even have to ask. It was tiresome. I think he just wanted to talk to someone. But what he spoke of was truly a scene from a nightmare. Regent said, what did he say? Hilda, that he was not of this world. He said his aim was to use this world to acquire an even more destructive power. The taking of the Hildegard One was a part of this process, Regent said, we must tell Zidane about this, Ribbit. You have valuable information. Hilda, which led me to believe that my abduction wasn't part of his plan. He was a hopeless narcissist, but at least he wasn't a skirt chaser like you. Regent said, ugh, you just hit me where it hurts most, Ribbit. Ribbit, I'm sorry about that. That's why I risked my life to save you. Hilda, oh really? Are you sure you weren't there to take back the Hildegard 1? Regent said, I'm not lying, Ribbit. I apologize. So please turn me back, Ribbit. I'm sick of being an oglop or a frog. I'll never cheat on you again, Ribbit. I promise. Hilda, can your words really be trusted? Regent said, I don't lie, Ribbit. I swear on my father's name. Hilda, all right. I'll turn you back. But it's going to be much worse if you ever cheat on me again. Regent said, I understand. Now, turn me back, please. Hilda, maybe I'll turn you into a hedgehog pie next time. And considering what we had to do in the desert palace, that's kind of funny. Regent said, please no, Ribbit. Turn me back. Hilda, all right. Kiss the frog. Woo, he's tall. Okay, sorry. Regent said, finally, Ribbit, I'm human again. Gwok, I can concentrate on building the Hildegards free. Really? Regent said, darn it. I must stop that. Hilda, dear. Regent said, I'm sorry about everything, Hilda. I really am. And this is what I meant about the time skip, although it's not that long. Zidane? Dagger, is that you? Mr. Zidane. Zidane, why are you calling me Mr. Zidane? Soldier, Mr. Zidane, please get up. You're freaking me out. What? Oh, it was just a dream. Well, what's up? Soldier, Lady Hilda is calling a meeting. Please go to the conference room. Zidane, okay, I just wish I could have dreamt a little bit longer. What? Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. So, let's go ahead. And I'm gonna go ahead and check for Mognet. I have a favor to ask. Oh, great. I was hoping so. I want you to deliver a letter to Kamul. Okay. Thanks, Kubo. I'm really hoping that we're going to start to be able to do the Mognet Central. Now, it really should be going along quite more quickly now, just because we found out that our Artemisian basically used a lot of the stuff on him. So, yeah. So, where are we going now? We need to go to the conference room, so we need to get to the elevator. And we need to actually head up. And when we get here, now we just need to go through. And the conference room is going to be in here. Because it's not the throne room, it should be in here. Yes, we got to the correct area. Zidane, who's that guy? Freya, it's Regent Sid, of course. Zidane, what? Regent Sid still hasn't got any manners. Still haven't learned your manners. Zidane, you can stop the frog talk now. Don't think I didn't miss that. Regent Sid, silence, Ribbit! Zidane, oh well. Regent Sid, I didn't gather you all to talk about that. Hilda, I actually called this meeting to tell you about what I learned while in Kuja's captivity. Regent said, it may provide a hint to where he might be now, so listen carefully. Steiner, I don't see the princess. I shall look for her, Regent said. I will begin constructing the Hildegard 3. The blue narcissus will be used for its construction. Regent said, now Hilda, will you tell the rest? Regent said, Hilda? Zidane, so what did Kuja discuss with you? Hilda, some parts of the story may be hard to believe, but please, hear me out. Kuja plans to use this world as a means of acquiring an even greater power. Zidane, greater power? What would he do with it? Hilda, I don't know. He indicated that he wasn't of this world. Zidane, what? Hilda, we call our world Gaia, but he called his birthplace Terra. Freya, Terra, huh? And an ATE. So this is really good, because there should be two that we're going to be seeing. Now, unfortunately, I don't think that this actually counts to the whole 79, because it's not something that I have a choice of, but again, it's part of the ATEs that we do need to watch. So it's called Team. Baku, how are the repairs coming? Senna, they're going really slow. Marcus, we can't rush them or everything will probably fall apart again. Zernio, we're not getting anywhere. Bernio, I've been up here forever. I want to switch places with someone. Baku, I guess the damage is a lot worse than we expected. Steiner, she's not here either. Baku, huh? Steiner, where could she be? Baku, yo. Steiner, huh? Oh, it's only you. Why are you all gathered here? Are you scheming another abduction or something? Blank, hey, watch your mouth. Senna, we're just discussing ways to restore this district. Zernio, yeah. Marcus, old-timer, you got us all wrong. Bernio, yeah. We're just trying to rebuild our home, that's all. Baku, what are you doing here? From the looks of on your face, it seems like you got problems. Baku, what's troubling you? Maybe we can help. Steiner, can I really trust you? Baku, yeah, of course. Steiner, the princess is missing. She's not in the castle, so I figured she would be in town. Baku, why don't you get back to the castle before you get lost? What? Baku, we'll find her. This is like a backyard. Alright, you heard me. Get going. Steiner, you have my gratitude. Baku, hey, no prob. He didn't sneeze. I'm a little proud of him. Hilda, this Terra seems to be connected with a place called the Shimmering Island. Zidane, I don't know where Kuja went, but maybe we can find him if we go there. Hilda, unfortunately, you can't get directly to Terra from the Shimmering Island. Amarant, of course you can't. Everyone would have discovered this other world by now if it was that easy. Zidane, so what do we do? Hilda, I'll tell you. The gateway that connects the two worlds is sealed, but Kuja said that there is a place where the seal can be broken. Zidane, where's that? Hilda, he said an old castle located in the northern area of the Forgotten Continent. An explorer left a record of his trip to this particular castle on the Forgotten Continent. If I remember correctly, he wrote that the cliffs would be too steep to explore. Oh, so that's the Forgotten Continent. Other than that, very little is known about the Forgotten Continent. Hilda, well, since this castle doesn't have a name, let's call it Ibsen Castle. Zidane, Ibsen Castle, huh? Yeah, we don't know anything about the world beyond our continent. Oop, and this is the other ATE for this area at this time, anyway. Sorry. Going back to my other sheet. Okay. Recovery. Ooh, Regent Sid, how is the ship coming along? Engineer Sebald, Regent, you're human again. Regent said, yes, now we can concentrate on building the ship. Engineer, judging by our experience with Hilda 2, we're almost finished with the engine. We have problems with the construction of the hull, though. Regent said, yes, I'm thinking about using parts of the blue Narcissus for the body. Engineer, how come? Regent said, I realized that the Blue Narcissus was a well-built ship when I rode in it. There are other reasons, but we must hurry. I have already completed the blueprint in my head. Do as I tell you, and we will be completed in no time. Let's get ready! Engineer Zabolt, Roger! Hilda, that's all I heard. You may find a clue if you go to Ibsen's castle. Eiko, did you ask Kuja about all this? Hilda, these are all things he discussed voluntarily. He became very impassioned as he spoke, and he volunteered information, even without me asking. He probably thought telling me his plans wouldn't affect his grand scheme. Amarant, he's right. His power is great, and we're at a disadvantage. Vivi,
But I can't forgive Kuja. He toyed with my friends' lives.
Zidane, now we know where we need to go. The problem is getting there. I guess we'll have to wait until Sid finishes building Hildegard 3. Steiner, Zidane, I bring troubling news. Zidane, what? What now? Steiner, I cannot find the princess. I've looked all over Limblum. The members of the Tantalus aided me in my search, but... Zidane, she's not in Limblum? Then there's only one place. Steiner, do you know where she is? Zidane, I think so. You guys wait here in Limblum. I'll be back. 'Cause, you know, it's so easy to get to Alexandria. Cinna, where are you guys going? Zernio, we're gonna look for Dagger. Bernio, is there anyone else that we need to look for? Cinna, no, but we looked over there already. Go someplace where we haven't already looked. Zernio, Cinna's so demanding. Bernio, true. Blank, hey Ruby. Ruby, Blank, Marcus, how you doing? Blank, we're doing alright. How's show business, Ruby? Ruby, well, the monies ain't no good, but I'm having fun. I like it. Blank, that's great. Our hideout in Limblum got completely destroyed. It's gonna take a miracle to fix the place. Bro, you better... sorry, yeah. We came back to Alexandria for a reason. Have you seen Dagger? Ruby, Dagger?
Nah, I haven't seen her.
What about her? You fixing to kidnap her again? Marcus, no, we're just looking for her this time. Ruby, I was only kidding, Marcus. I'll ask the patrons to be on the lookout for ya. Blank, thanks, Ruby. Ruby, I wonder if Zidane is here with these Gaul boys. Zidane, this is strange. I was sure that she'd be back in Alexandria. Where else can I look? Baku, hey Zidane, I've been looking for ya. Zidane, boss, have you found Dagger? Baku, nah, I can't find her anywhere. But, I couldn't find Dagger, but I saw that chick. That chick? Baku, yeah, you know that chick. I'm gonna go check again. Zidane, hey, wait, who is she? What are you talking about? Zidane, where are you going, boss? Is she here? Baku, she was standing over there just a second ago. Zidane, over there? Zidane, is that who I think it is? That's Beatrix. Hey. What? Over there. I gotta go back. Where'd you go? Baku, still alive, eh? Beatrix, you are Baku. Baku, yep, I'm the man who abducted your princess. Beatrix, let's forget about that. That happened a long time ago, and she actually wanted to go with you. Baku, you got a big heart, and like that knucklehead Steiner. No wonder the women are running the show around here. Zidane, boss, you must have seen Beatrix. Come on. Ooh. Hi, Beatrix. Beatrix, as you can see, Alexandria was completely destroyed. Steiner and I did our best to protect Alexandria, but our efforts were in vain. Zidane, Steiner was worried about you. Why haven't you contacted him? This Dagger's still in shock. She's been mute ever since the attack. She is? Beatrix, then it is better for her not to return to the city for a while. It won't do her any good to see Alexandria like this. Zidane, well, here's the thing. We can't find her. I thought she'd be back here, but I can't find her anywhere. Beatrix, she's back in Alexandria? But she's nowhere to be found? Have you looked in the resting place? Zidane, the resting place? Beatrix, yes. If she's back in Alexandria, I'm certain she would be there. There are a couple favors I'd like to ask you. Beatrix, if you see Princess Garnet, please tell her not to worry about Alexandria. She must take care of herself first. Sure, and what else? I'd like to give something to you for her. And we get a garnet, which really is exciting. Beatrix, maybe it will help the princess to get through this time of uncertainty. Zidane, I've been looking all over for you. Zidane. Zidane, you can talk again? Dagger, I've been thinking since the disaster. I've been thinking that I have to become a queen and bring peace back to Alexandria. That's why I came back here, but... Can I stay with you guys for a little while longer? Zidane, can I ask why? Dagger, when my mother was still alive, my primary concern was how to talk and look like a princess. Those were the only things on my mind. That didn't change when my mother died, when I was about to become queen. I only thought about how to look and act like a queen. I don't think the people will accept me as their queen the way I am right now. Zidane, I don't know about that. Dagger, I have no right to rule over this country. Zidane, Oh, I almost forgot. Beatrix wanted me to give this to you. It's a garnet. Dagger, is this a garnet? Guess which summon it holds. It does actually hold Bahamut. I'm really, really excited. Zidane, that's right. Isn't it pretty? Garnet, like your name? Okay. Dagger, it's beautiful. Zidane, that gem used to be just another ordinary stone. The stone made a wish. I want to shine. The stone traveled from person to person in keeping with its wish. And now it's shining in your hand, Dagger. If you're willing to make an effort, you'll shine too someday. The day will come when Alexandria needs you. There's no rush, though. The important thing is to have that desire. Dagger, thanks. I have to apologize for using you guys as an excuse to run away from my responsibilities. Zidane, hey, what's important to you is that you honestly want to stay with us. Dagger, Zidane? Can I borrow that knife again? Zidane, which one? Dagger, the one that helped me make my last big decision. I'm borrowing this, so she just nabbed it from him? Okay, sorry. Dagger, Zidane, remember the way I was for me. Oh, wait, what? What? She's just getting herself a haircut. Alright, so do I mind the haircut? No. I do prefer the longer hair on her because, well, now I have to look at her butt all the time. Okay, so that will be the only time I'll say that, because that seems not very good. Anyway, I go, whoa, what happened? What happened to your beautiful hair? Starter Princess, what have you done? I go, I know, Zidane broke your heart, didn't he? How dare he? Alright, so that has to do with kind of Japanese culture of when someone got their heart broken, and, you know, women, they would cut their hair to basically to show they're moving on. Do they do that nowadays? Not really. But it is something that if you suddenly went from a really long hair to really short hair, it is a question that would probably be asked. Now, do I suggest you actually cut your hair with a knife? No. At least use scissors. And if you are ever going to cut your hair by yourself, make sure to cut it longer than you actually want. So then, in case you can't cut straight like myself, then you can go get it cut by a professional. Have I done that before? Oh yeah, totally. So yes, that's just my thing. I don't mind if people get their, cut their own hair. I just know it's a very bad idea for me because I can't actually do anything straight lines. So, yeah, that would be my only tip. But of course, hair grows back, so I'm neither here nor there about it. Okay. Steiner, is that true? You broke her heart? Zidane, whoa, hold on. Don't jump to conclusions. Dagger, Zidane's right, Eiko. Eiko, Dagger, you can talk again? Dagger, yes, I'm sorry I made you all worry. Eiko, it's okay, but your hair was so beautiful. Dagger, short hair doesn't suit me? Eiko, oh no, you actually do look great. She does. Dagger, thanks, Eiko. Zidane, it's still too early to celebrate. Zidane, Aaron, you know our destination. Now, if you remember, Aaron was the one that posed as the card champion back in Trino. So yeah. Aaron, yes, Ibsen's castle on the Forgotten Continent. Zidane, that's right. We'll go there to find out how to enter Terra to the Shimmering Island. Dagger, I'm sure we'll find out more about what's going on once we reach Terra. Zidane, yeah. And hopefully we'll learn about what Kuja really wants to achieve. Aaron, the location of Ibsen's castle has been marked on the map based on Lady Hilda's information. Please check that by pressing that button before we depart. Aaron, you can also press X on the bright spots on the map, and this chip will take you to those locations automatically. Nice. Okay, Aaron, you can check on how to maneuver this ship automatically by pressing the triangle button while the large map is open. Excuse me, crew member, please let me know if you'd like to switch out your party members. I shall assist you in any way that I can during your journey. Zidane, you don't have to be so formal. Let's just relax and enjoy our flight. So who am I gonna do? Pretty much the exact same party, although I don't want to bring Vivi. Why? What's wrong with him? Nothing. It's just that I want to... I'm going to basically use other characters that can level up more. And we're probably going to... yeah, we're going back. Okay! And what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and enter Limblum again. Because for one thing, I wanted to go ahead and use the exact same party because I want to make sure I take off everything. I think I will get in at least one more battle just so then Quina can actually completely learn the auto life, and then I might take Quina out of the party. I'm not gonna unequip Zidane because one, I have to use him, and two, I already know that we have stuff. Alright, so board, go to the bridge. This is what I'm gonna do. Of course you could just go to the world map, but I am gonna go on the bridge because there is something we can only do while we are docked at Limblum. Master Zidane, are we departing? I'll get ready. Now, where Aaron was, you can actually get an elixir. Can I get any more items? No, that was the only one in here. But now I can go ahead and talk to... not that way. I can talk to the crew member and switch out my party. Come on. Yes, I want to change my party members. Now, again, I am going to go ahead and not have Vivi. I think I am going to keep Dagger in... let's see. Oh my gosh. Eiko definitely needs to be in my party, so I will actually... I will have her replace Dagger? Should I? But, let's see. Now, who am I going to replace? Freya or Steiner? Because I'm looking to the lower party members, which of course should mean Dagger. Okay, so that will... let's go ahead and do Steiner. Okay, so I'll have this as my party. And let's go ahead and get moving. So, of course, right now, there's going to be so many things that we need to do. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and head over to Q's Marsh. Now, the things that you want to make sure that you're aware of, the places that the ship can land is really going to be in grassy areas. Can't stop in forest, can't actually land here in the marsh area, but yeah. Of course, what this means is I am going to go ahead and end the episode here, because there is a lot of stuff that we're going to have to do, so I am going to go ahead and leave you guys here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this particular episode. Have a really great day, whether it is morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you guys. Just have a really great one. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!